Welcome to JM Unleashed. Just going to do a review of some winter dog walks as summer's now more than half over. And also going to just test out, see how the video and audio works. So if there seems to be any audio issue, please just let me know. And we're going to start off without any ado. This is Theo, 2 years ago. And I dropped the leash. Enjoy. Hi there, iReview. Welcome in. We're just reviewing some of the winter dog walks. This is Theo, the Newfoundland. And he loves the winter. Hi, Dragon, Classy Diamond Art. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to end up showing about 15 or 20 different dogs. And my winter dog walk playlist just starts off with Theo, and then it progresses on. Yeah, it's been starting to get cold here. Right now it's 68 degrees where I am. So this video here was recorded last winter. Yeah, hey Lassie, Stefan. I figure there's a lot of people that are just in scorching heat right now, and might enjoy at least looking at a little bit of chilled out weather. And when I recorded this is actually the first time that I had ever dropped a leash and just fully trusted him that he wouldn't take off. It was definitely a gamble on my part, but we had already been walking for a good 30 or 40 minutes, and he was settled in nicely. So, hey, Snakebite. Yeah, no, that video was last winter. And so I'm just reviewing some of the better winter dog walks that I recorded. So that was Theo, the Newfie. And now we've got, I think this next one is Sage and Blue, the Labrador Retrievers. Yeah, this one was definitely last year. Hey, Sin City, welcome. Just right now, I'm feeling the weather cooling down, and I know a lot of people are in scorching heat, so I thought not a whole lot of people seem to be live right now. This might.
Hey guys, welcome to JM Unleashed.
Here we go. This might be a good time to review.
Baseball-sized snowflakes dropping all over.
That snakebite retrievers seem to be definitely one of the more popular breeds.
Is the fresh snow covered all these trees really nicely. It's quite beautiful. But then the wind hits it and blows off large clumps of the snow. So,
I hear you, Sin City. Nice out here. I'd love to live in Florida in the winter.
Blue sage.
And up here during the summer.
Taking me for a walk. You can hear a train in the background. Good girl.
And you know what, Cincinnati, I enjoyed being in Boston. I've been in Boston, I think 3 or 4 times.
Look how nice that is.
The last time was actually for St. Patrick's Day
Give you a little
several years ago.
perspective of
It's a nice, friendly city. At least during St. Patrick's, I guess.
beautiful out here.
Had a heck of a good time.
Let's go.
Yeah, last
Little dog
Pyrenees
there
are
and
built
go.
for winter.
Like, yeah, let's go. Oh, we're on the road again. It's funny, before the snow dropped, we went for a little walk through this marshy area, and I found a little shelter that someone had built in the trees right where the center of this camera is. I'm not going to go there now, but I'm going to look for footprints to see if anybody's been in and out there.
And you know what, snake bite?
It was not insulated or
I hear
anything,
the
but
same
it was
thing.
set up.
People in Texas, and
It was
in a
set
way,
up so you could easily put a tarp over it.
they have good reason to
Right
freak
where you
out.
see that broken branch.
Most of them don't have snow tires on.
Horizontal. That would have been able to be used as what do they call it, like an I-beam, the center part of a roof.
I suspect in the winter, Lassie Farm, Stefan
Hope you guys
put snow tires on his car. He's up in
Fresh
Minnesota.
Sage has got some fresh snow on her head. Right in there is where it was.
I always put snow tires on my car in the winter. It's,
Yeah.
you definitely get at least 50% better traction
Wait,
than even all
tracks
seasons.
there. That actually looks like that's more like coyote tracks. We got some really nice homes around here.
There you go, Lassie. Yeah, I know it's a balance. I'm trying to build cash right now.
And I do see tracks, but that's
I've got an
Country
exhaust
shop
leak
food.
in my car.
the
I
fox.
suspect it's going to be at least
You guys need a treat?
$1,100.
Okay, that's good.
I replaced the first half of
We'll keep
the exhaust with the catalytic converter last.
So
spring.
this is where the wealthy people live, over this side of the road, and then the not so wealthy people live over there. See there?
It's the immigrants that live over there.
Over there,
Camera view?
everyone gets
80% of it's
front yard.
immigrants there.
a small backyard,
I'm not racist, but just saying.
and then over here, everyone gets about 2 acres of land, and 4,000 square foot house.
Hi, Linda. Oh yeah, Sin City. I had a blast when I was in Boston for St. Patty's.
These little trees here, all look like they were planted by that homeowner. Probably as a bit of a windbreak, but you'll see it when we go around here. There's some really nice mature trees too.
Good to see you, Neil. Great to see everyone. Thanks for stopping by.
Those are all quite mature. Yeah, this is a beautiful subdivision.
Yeah, the houses in this neighborhood here, once you get onto the city street, are quite impressive. They're all sitting on at least 1 acre lots.
These little doggies got their nose to the grindstone. We're enjoying our morning walk. Got some nice sunshine poking through the clouds.
Now, if you guys stick around for one of the future videos that's coming up, you'll see these two dogs. They got their coats on, and when I got
There's
coats
just something
or
about
boots on the
coniferous
dogs, you
trees
know it's
like this one here
cold.
that look so beautiful. when there's a little bit of snow on them.
Oh yeah, I reviewed.
It
It's
makes me
beautiful.
want to put some Christmas lights
So
around
nice.
it to decorate it. Show it off at night. So anyway, there's the have-nots. That's where the have-nots live, on that side of the road. And this is where the haves live, on this side of the road. And this seems to be a much more common thing I'm finding, where I think what it is a landowner decides to take their 100 acres or 1,000 acres. And what they do is they split off half of it. Yeah, they'll put up massive homes on anywhere from 1 to 5 acre lots. And then they take the other half and they develop it with all these semis.
That's right, and they become millionaires.
And they make a freaking bundle. And then they end up living in 1 or 2 of the large houses and gift a couple of them to friends and family. Look how beautiful this
The
is.
larger spots on the left there, those will sell in the $2 million range.
Zoomed in.
2 million Canadian, which I guess is probably about 1.5 US right now, approximately.
Haves. Have nots. And these little puppy dogs have both.
So
So anyway, thanks for joining us
the first couple of videos are a little bit
on
longer,
this. And
but there's a lot more.
check out
shorter
on my
videos
channel.
coming
I've
up.
got a premiere that's scheduled to go live in the future, and it's called Join Me on the Path Less Traveled. And on that one, we're going to
It's
go
true,
for a
Lassie.
walk near St. Jacobs, Ontario, through a little known trail that's loaded with nature. And I recorded that one in the fall or the autumn of 2022.
Me too, Snake
And
Bite.
I'm not actually going to let that one go live until it gets 50 thumbs up on it. So check that out. It's called Join Me on the Path Less Traveled, and set the notification for it and press the thumbs up. Thanks for stopping by JM Unleashed. Have a great day.
Yeah, people that count their wealth only in dollars are really missing the bigger picture, in my opinion. So this is not over yet. We still got lots more coming up. I think this is probably going to run about an hour, approximately. And if anyone wants to come up on the panel after, promote their channel, they're absolutely welcome to. We got an ad here. I'm going to have to skip this ad.
You were there.
There we go. Yeah. So now we've got Theo again, which is the new Theo on the left, and then Sadie the Samoyed, and Mia the mixed breed. And Mia was rescued from northern Manitoba. So this was a very special walk. This is the first time I walked the 3 of them together. Hi, Astawa. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We're doing a review of winter dog walks. And it is me walking the dogs in every one of these videos and recording at the same time, which is actually a lot more difficult than it may appear. very difficult to walk 3 dogs and get video of them. When it's just one person. He's sniffing her there. He's very attractive. He's like, hi there. We'll go out to the movies together. So this is a separate time. I love how Theo's just very, very nicely walking. Then this is them playing in the backyard. That's in here. They're celebrating. Hi, Nina. Thanks. Hope you and Steve and Pablo are well. We're just doing a review of winter dog walks that I've published in the past. So now here we got Theo, Julia, and me. And I was hoping it wouldn't buffer too much. I think it's been okay so far, but it's had a little buffering. So they're on the road there. We're all on the road. That's how much snow we had. Snow plows go by, they clear it off, they dump the salt down, and we get more snow, and it's really, really quite beautiful. Yeah, Julia, she's a sweetheart. She kind of reminds me of Scooby-Doo, though. She gets herself into trouble. The little Jack Russell is actually the best behaved. Theo's getting really, really close. He's turned out to be super, super well behaved now that he's, I think he's 4 years old now. And lastly, Julia was actually one of the first dog walk customers that I ever got outside of family and friends. And then 2 years after I started walking her, their family got Minnie, the little Jack Russell, there too. So I got them matching winter coats, and you should see they're wearing boots. So it is full cold this day. That day it would have been at least negative 15 Celsius, which is negative 20 Fahrenheit. Or sorry, plus 20. Negative 15 Celsius would have been 3 or 4 degrees positive Fahrenheit that day. And once it gets that cold, especially the smaller dogs, got to be wearing coats and boots. Me too, Sin City. It is a lot of work and responsibility. It's a lot more difficult than most people realize. But man, so much better than an office job or working with big crowds of people. There you go, Neil. I like that comment. I would have the banner running across the bottom and be highlighting comments and stuff like that, but I'm concerned if I start getting a little too fancy, the video will start buffering more. But I'll try it here just as a test and see if it can handle it without and I'm assuming my audio sounds okay because I haven't heard anyone say any different. Hi, Mike. Welcome. We're just doing a review of some winter dog walks that I've done in the past. It's getting a little chillier here. I'm near Toronto. And since I can feel the cold, I'm trying to psych myself up. Thanks, Neil. I appreciate that contribution. And Lassie, too. Thank you. If this ends up turning out really nice, I will do a Precious Metals playlist review in the future too. Kind of test how the audio and the video looks. So for anyone that's been here since the beginning, this video here has a little duplication from the first one, but it is different. It's not the same. Oh, it's got some of the same clips in it. Oh, he does. Yeah. After a dog walk, when I take him back home and he goes in the house, he looks at me like, "Are you kidding me? It's too warm in here." And he wants to go back out on the back porch and hang out outside. These Newfies were bred. They were bred specifically for rescuing sailors that fell overboard in the icy ocean waters. And they have webbed paws. So these Newfoundlands right here are powerful swimmers. And they have the ability to jump off of the boat with 3 life preservers and swim to 3 sailors that have gone overboard. Swim to the first one, let him get life preserver, swim to the neck, drag him over to the next one, let him get a life preserver and a third one, and haul all 3 back to the boat. That's what these dogs were bred for. Right. Yeah, he could have a brandy. But speaking of brandy, that gives me an idea. You know? I think the original brandy delivery dogs were St. Bernards, if memory serves correct. But yeah, definitely both very robust winter dogs. And he cannot handle the heat. Once it's more than 75 Fahrenheit, he's not too happy about it, actually. He's got an air conditioner in his garage that's set to 68 degrees. So in the summer, when the house is warmer, he'll hang out in the garage. So the house will be like, 72 or 73, and he'll be in the garage at 68. I'm going to try putting this banner down there and see if that throws things off.
Wait.
Sometimes running these extra effects will make the video buffer.
Yes.
But it actually looks okay right now.
Treat.
And I've been walking him since he was about 6 months old. So you can tell that's an older video because I've got the older outro on it. Any of the shorter videos won't have the intros and outros on them. Like this next one, I think. Yeah, this one's just like a 2-minute video. So this one was at the end of the winter, and you can see the decent amount of snow where they are, but just off to the left, you'll see there's green grass where the snow has been melting. Or maybe you couldn't see it now. There it is. And that's what happens in the spring, and it'll start melting back, and then we'll get another snowfall, and it'll dump back up. But Julie is sitting there going, "Oh my goodness, it's getting warm here." Theo's like, I'm hanging out in the snow. He's actually eating the snow there. So this would have been one of those days where it was much warmer than usual. And that's what he'll do. Theo, he'll just hang out in the snow there.
Take a break.
All day.
We'll lay down.
When he's at home. Just watching the world go by.
Good girl.
Julie's rolling around in the snow there, scratching her back. And actually, you'll see in a future video that's coming up here in this live stream where the three of them actually all start rolling on their back at the same time. And it looks like they're making puppy snow angels in the snow. And they do that now. Like when we're walking and they know it's time for a break, I tell them, take a break. They all lay down. They don't always necessarily all of them roll over on their back and scratch like that, but most of the time, at least one or two of them will. Okay, so now there does appear to be some buffering. If it doesn't resolve fairly quick, then I may have to stop that banner running on the bottom. Just hang in there. Now here, some truly beautiful scenery. So now this was in a wooded area. Yeah, I gotta stop that banner. We'll stop the banner. So yeah, some of the older videos aren't recorded in quite as high definition. But there we got the beautiful sage in blue. In their winter wonderland, and they are they're golden retrievers. That's pretty deep snow there, but I remember when I was a kid, it was pretty normal to have like 4 or 5 foot snowbanks. And it's not been all that often that I've seen that in the last 10 or 15 years. definitely 10, 20, 20, 25 years ago. Yeah, I think we lost some people here. Hold on. Just going to pause that for a second. See if I can get this back on my end. It completely crapped out on my end. And now it's back. Okay, so just bear with me. I'm going to stop this banner running on the bottom. And then I'll start playing that again. That's weird. It keeps playing it on my end. There we go. Okay, we should be back in business now.
Okay, just wait right here. Yeah, so you can see the trail there.
Hi, Bob Thompson.
Gorgeous.
Good to see you. Just doing a review of some winter dog walks.
It's gorgeous.
Right on. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm also kind of testing my computer here at the same time to see how clear the audio and video come through. We've only really had one glitch so far, and I think that was just a moment or two ago. So hopefully it'll continue to be good. So this next video here is me documenting
Good puppies. Okay,
how dangerous it can be walking in the snow. And it would have been very cold that day because they're wearing boots. And the boots protect them from the cold and the salt.
This is a sidewalk the city is responsible for, and they just pump out salt.
All those white lines you see on the sidewalk are the salt from salt drying up.
It is because they got salt off to the edges of the snowbank.
This is near Toronto.
Snow
You're on a Galaxy 9. Okay.
during the day, and then it freezes overnight, creating a very treacherous situation. Normally I would avoid it, but Blue just had to take a poo over here and he wanted to go in the snowbank, so I had to go pick it up. And on my way back, just the edge of my boot hit that ice, caused the snow. Anyway, just one more example of the tough balance between sidewalks clear, salting. I had no problem on sidewalks where it was just shoveled and there was no salt at all, because of course, you know, decent boots are going to get good traction.
Check out the ice on the edge
But
here,
doesn't
the
really
edge of
matter
the
how good
sidewalk.
boots are. They're going to slide on this.
Solid
No
ice.
problem. Unless you got spikes in them.
And that's from the
Anyway,
salt melting the snow,
keep going on our walk.
turns it into water, and then overnight it freezes back up again.
Okay, that's good.
And now you see Theo, he's even wearing the boots. And that's because it was one of those days where there's just so much salt. And when I drove into the neighborhood, I could tell there's salt everywhere. And even a big, robust dog like Theo is not going to be able to handle the cold on his paws once it drops that temperature if there's salt on it. If there was no salt on that, he'd be fine. But the salt seems to magnify the cold that gets transferred to the dog's paws. And so the boots are fleece lined, and they keep their paws warmer, and it keeps them dry. Most importantly, it keeps them dry and warm. And Minnie there has, she's wearing at least 2 coats. So I can tell you right now, it would have been below 0 Fahrenheit. Because even Julia's got double coat on too. I got 2 coats on Julia, the yellow lab. It's not terribly often that it gets that cold. But in a winter, I can pretty much guarantee you're going to get at least 15 or 20 days where it's below 0 Fahrenheit. In my neighborhood, anyway. In my neck of the woods.
Okay, hold on. Take. Okay, so then we got people, instead of using salt.
And this is Sage and Blue again.
Ice melt.
Golden fingers.
I think it's called Alaskan ice melt. I don't know if you can see. It's really quite blue in color. And this stuff's just great. Because if your dogs aren't wearing boots,
Yeah.
go this way. If your dogs aren't wearing boots and you don't get their paws cleaned thoroughly.
Right on. Thanks for that comment,
nice
Bob.
white carpets. Stain them blue.
Yeah, here they've got this Arctic ice melt that's blue. And
that's another reason I like having boots on the dogs.
it works.
Take them off in the garage.
But,
The mud room.
you know,
Your dog's paws are.
when the dog's customers live in a $2 million house and you bring them back and they start running around the house and turn all the carpets blue, there you can see the blue right there. That will not make for happy customers. So it's much easier to just put the boots on the dogs than it is to actually have to wash them after. And for anyone that just showed up, that's a little Jack Russell there in the pink coat and boots. And she cannot handle the cold unless she's got coats. And then she can handle it to about, let's see here. Once it drops to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, she needs a coat. And once it drops to 30, she needs 2 coats. And once it drops to 20 or less Fahrenheit, she needs 2 coats and the boots, just to make it through a walk.
Wait.
Thanks, Sin City. Appreciate it.
Okay. Here, this is interesting. These people actually put down salt and gravel. It's not often I've seen that combination. Look at that clump of salt.
What's happening now is the cities and the municipalities will actually issue tickets and fines to the homeowners if the sidewalks are not cleared.
You can see when it gets cold, this is the stuff that's going to turn to ice. Whereas this, look, where there's no ice melt product at all on it, it's just salt. You get great traction in it.
And for anyone watching the playback or anyone that's in the chat here watching now,
Okay, so these guys
all these videos that I'm showing here tonight on this live stream are in my not precious metals. They're in my winter dog walk playlist. And that's what I'm actually doing right now is I'm just playing through it. So it'll be very easy to find any of these if you want to reference them later.
Especially if they didn't shovel right to the concrete.
Yeah, Lassie was saying it was hot there today.
The salt melts the snow.
And he lost one of his roosters to a fox today, for anyone that doesn't know.
It's great, but the city still wants
My heart goes out to him on that.
It's great. Anyway, we'll just continue to press on.
And there's Theo. He's like, why don't we take a break here? I'll just lay down in the snow. And here's the other thing. So the homeowners will shovel their sidewalks to an entrance to the crosswalk like that, and then the snowplow comes by and plows it back in. But look at the salt on this sidewalk. It's turned the sidewalk white. So this homeowner significantly overdid it. Like, that's overkill. And a lot of these homeowners are doing that now because they don't want to get the fine for not having their sidewalk cleared. So they just pump out the salt. It's just incredible. But this is what I'm looking forward to, August, September. Got about 4 months and I'm going to be walking in this again. And in a way, this is a nice way to remind me of how nice it is to have the warm weather. Look how bundled up that new Jack Russell is.
We have sidewalk that's just been shoveled. No ice melt at all, no salt. Look at that, it's dry.
That's what I like to see.
No ice at all.
Right? If the homeowners are diligent on shoveling after every time it snows, then you never need the salt. Hey, Jason and Decat, good to see you.
Better off putting down sand.
Hurricane preparedness. Be careful, Decat.
Example. You just shovel, don't bother with the salt. Here they salted. Look at that. Turned it into water. Froze overnight. And turned it into ice.
Just showing Decat. We're doing a review of winter dog walks. You know, half the year I'm dealing with cold weather, and the other half of the year I'm dealing with warm weather. And yeah, Jason, it's always good to see you, man. Another score on the Uh-oh. Should come back. This was a big ass snowbank. We got a little bit of snow on us. They were in. They just that was on the edge of the large market. Funny, the kids had actually made some little snow forts at the snowbank there. Like you'll be able to see a little piece of it. Yeah, I like that Oliver Anthony song. You know, he sings from the heart. There, she's down in a little hole that the kids dug, part of the snow fort. He's allowed to be shared kid. Nice to get that. I'm almost ready for a refill here too. I'm gonna keep letting these play. But yeah, I get too. So for anyone in chat, I'll be back in a minute or two. I'm gonna keep letting these play. If anyone else comes in and has a question, let me know. I'm a quick break. I'll be back with it. Okay, I'm back. Welcome in anyone that I missed. Just gonna grab a refill. This would have been another super cold day, but Julia, the yellow lab, is only wearing a windbreaker. So that says to me it was probably about 15 degrees Fahrenheit that day. I'm not sure I know what you mean, Decat. doggone good time for you guys, but they don't realize how it's possible for you too, my friend. Don't worry about it, Bob. That happens. It's easy to forget. And I try not to hound people to press the thumbs up and stuff like that. Although, when I'm in other people's chat on other people's live streams, I usually like to encourage people to do that, especially if the ratio's way off. To me, if someone really likes the content, they're going to go, oh my God, I love that. And they're going to be compelled to press the thumbs up. So that's one reason to do it. Another reason is to support the channel. It kind of feeds the algorithm. The other cool thing about those boots that they're wearing is the Velcro strap that kind of fastens them on is reflective. So the reason people walk like that. I would have been 5 years old then. 1977, I was 5 years old. And I've only driven through Georgia once on my way to Florida. Hey, Constitutional Stacker, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Just doing a review of some of the winter dog walk videos that I've done in the past. It's been cooling off here a bit, and I thought, I got to get myself psyched up because it's only going to be another 3 or 4 months, and we're going to be in the weather in the cold weather again. So I'm glad I've documented all these winter dog walks, and we've still got quite a few more coming through yet. Yeah, Bob. So it's frustrating, but that's all part of YouTube. It really is. So now here's 3 little dogs that I used to walk, and I don't walk them anymore. In fact, Sophie is the light-colored dog. 2 little black Lhasa Apsos. And the little light-colored dog is actually ended up having to be put down. But the 2 little black ones are brothers from the same litter. And their names are Spencer and Always got to be ready for this cold. You got to be ready for almost anything these days. You just never know what's going to get thrown at us. And the main reason that I don't walk Spencer and Boots, the 2 little black dogs, anymore is because I had to drive. It was almost half an hour to get to the place. It was half an hour to get there, walk up for an hour, and then a half-hour drive back. It was 2 hours of time for 1 hour pay. Great to see you, City. Your dog's name is Sad Sack. Tell him I said hi. Enjoy your walk. We'll see you again soon. Sweet. That's cool what they got. Where I live, Constitutional Stacker, a lot of people have a winter meter. They don't drive in the summer unless their summer tire breaks down, but ship box specifically for the winter because they know the salt just kills tires. But and most of us always have a set of snow tires on rims, just waiting for snowfall. A video give it a low quality video. What's this one? Oh, this is going to be Chaz. This is a miniature pincer. And this guy is super high energy.
Okay, let's see if I can keep my camera fixed on him. He's just all over the place.
It's a miniature pincer, also known as a min pin. And as much as they're cute, they look like little miniature Dobermans. Strongly encourage everyone, don't get one unless you're prepared to give them at least an hour of exercise and mental stimulation
on a regular basis,
every day.
But this is actually the first time I've walked him in about a year. And it's
one of my friends'
the first time he's really been out for a walk in about a year.
Buddy that I grew up with, this is his.
I already had him out with his sister Kiki, which if you check out my shorts videos, you'll see.
And this guy he's a sweet,
two of them together.
Easily as high energy.
He's constantly pulling. Chaz.
And he can run.
If you see Chaz, he's got himself all worked up.
This little guy's fast.
Although he's a little more calm now than when I first went to get them. And I'm pretty much just letting him be out here and enjoy. I'm not going to try to correct him much because I already know the drill with him. And he already knows the drill with me. And it's just a matter of him calming down.
That's cool, Bob.
So I even give him a little bit looser leash.
Very cool.
Guys, come here. You want to say hi?
So I only get to see this guy,
Like, no.
this dog,
Okay,
maybe 3 or 4 times a year. And it's usually because his owner wants me to trim his nails.
And he does not like cars.
But I won't trim his nails unless I take him for a walk first because he's too high energy. He won't sit still. So he loves it when I stop by.
One of my previous shorts videos, and I won't be surprised if we see another car here in the next minute or two. We'll just see. He's actually calming down a bit. You should have seen him 4 or 5 years ago when he was much younger. And he had more energy and more endurance. But you probably see he's just pull. Guys, wait. Yes. See if he wouldn't take a treat earlier because he was too excited.
And I like having him on a longer leash
Guys, you want a treat?
because on a short leash he would just get frustrated.
Guys,
And then he'll start jumping up and down on me.
treat.
So I give him a little bit longer leash so he's got a little more freedom, and then I try to
So there
bring
you
him
go.
back
That's
in with the treats
a
and
super
with energy.
excited dog. You'll know that they're super excited because they will not take treats that they otherwise would. And that's exactly what he was doing for the first. Don't tangle up. Yeah, first little while that I was with him.
And I like how these sidewalks are
He's
clear.
calmed down
See
enough
that? There's
now
no salt on them at all.
that he'll take a treat. Super adorable little dog. It's just he doesn't get out for enough walks, so he just goes super hyper. And he's enjoying walking on top of the snow there. Now that's his third poop.
And the cat, I've said a couple prayers here for
I'm
Mr.
not
B.
even gonna pick it up.
Sorry, not
No
Mr.
way
B,
anyone's
for Shane
walking on that.
Shane
We'll
Phelps.
just keep going.
I always get their names mixed up. I haven't seen or heard from Shane in
That's funny.
at least a week or so.
Scoop the poop sign, and he peed on it. Come on, buddy. You're a funny little dog. So now I still got to trim his nails after this. So
See, there you
I might
go.
do a little video of that.
That was the key information.
It's tough.
Got to trim his nails. In fact, that's the reason I got the call to come out.
And just wait.
Guys needs his nails trimmed. Yeah, I'm
Like
like
to
to
get
come
a
trim
shot
them. I'm like,
so you can see him. Wait,
yep, but I got to take him for a walk first.
so we'll do one of those.
Hey, Gigi, good to see you. Yeah, I heard that Shane is not feeling well, but I haven't heard anything dire on it. But definitely saying a couple prayers. I know he hasn't been feeling well for several weeks, and he thought he had it under control, but I have a feeling that he might be in the hospital getting medical treatment. Although I hope he's at home, just recovering and maybe just taking a break from YouTube. I might contact Mr. B, because really Mr. B and the cat. I would have kind of thought the cat would be in the would have information for him. Right, Mr. B's on vacation, but I know he keeps pretty close touch with Shane. And if there's anyone in the chat here that I didn't give a wrench to, my apologies.
Okay, we'll keep going this way.
I don't want to be bouncing around
No,
through
we'll
too
head
many
back.
tabs, or else the video will start buffering. But I'll go back and make sure if there's anyone I missed, I'll
We've already been this way, so
wrench you up.
now he should calm down even quite a bit more, because none of these sights and smells should be brand new for him. They should be fairly fresh in his mind.
So far we've
Yeah,
had
actually,
two of my Canadian neighbors show up in the live stream here.
Actually,
One
long
is Gigi,
Hour at a time.
and the other was Jason Gaudette.
That's funny. He's peed on that same sign again. Let's see if we can get him walking right beside me.
No doubt about it. Most of my subscribers are Americans.
He's just way too hyper for that. There's nothing
Which
even
is
up
really,
there.
really cool.
But watch how he wants to go. You can imagine if I let go of this leash, he would just be all over the neighborhood. No doubt about it. I see we got another dog over there.
And this is an example of where the
Sometimes
plows
he's
plow
okay
in
with other
the
dogs.
crosswalk after people have shoveled it out.
Sometimes he freaks out.
The homeowners
They're
clear it out,
actually
and then the snow plows come by
the
and
same
pop
way
back
we
in.
are, so we may not actually
And the driveways too.
get close enough
Pain in your.
for him to overreact.
Look how narrow they shoveled this.
There's a lady in a red coat walking a little
I can almost guarantee you this is an immigrant that owns this house,
tiny little dog.
because a lot of them don't get it.
And it
They
looks
don't
like it might
understand
be a
how you're
senior
supposed to
citizen.
shovel a sidewalk.
Pretty calm. They're moving pretty slow. But he wants to go. Look at him. He's like, oh yeah.
Yes, Astawa. We have
Let's go see that little dog.
definitely. There's 5 or 6 dog parks within 10 miles of where I live, and most of the medium
Good boy. You're okay.
or large size cities have them. Even some of the rural areas do too. So yeah, I think they're a great idea.
My mission's not complete if I don't pee on it.
But always be careful going to a dog park because there's going to be people there that don't walk their dogs, whose dogs are have pent up anxiety and frustration,
Okay, good boy. Just wait.
and their owners will take them to the dog park for
Hi
the
there.
dog to let that out. And if you have a
You
well-behaved,
guys coming this way?
well-balanced dog,
Okay. I got a hyper little dog here.
the other dogs can cause issues. So always be careful with the doggy parks. So we've still got some more fun videos coming. That was Chaz, the min pin. And he actually has a little sister named Kiki now, which is like a teacup min pin. She's about half the size of him. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, this is one of the little Jack Russell's neighbors. Has a dog, and it's the sweetest little dog that you can see on the other side of the fence there. And I got a video of it. It never barks at us. And it actually appears like it would be very, very well balanced dog. This thing's buffering again. If it keeps buffering, I'll have to pause it for a minute. There we go.
Well, this little puppy's more friendly today. Minnie, leave it. Oh, you got the higher energy today. This one right here that we focused on has been so docile. It's incredible. And
Hi, Charlie.
today,
Good to see you.
it's much more high energy than it's been previously.
Just doing a review of winter dog walks.
Theo's ignoring that dog completely. Minnie kind of verbally challenged it a bit. They're all peeing all
Anyone that likes independent music
over the
should check
place.
out Charlie Gabaldon.
saying hi there.
Click on his name, subscribe, and I guarantee you, you're going to enjoy it. Charlie's an awesome guy
Anyway, glad I could share this.
and a great entertainer and musician, too. So far we've had a couple little video glitch where it buffers, but I'd say 90% of the time it's been pretty good. So we're gonna keep going on.
Theo.
I may need to pause this. This would have been last winter.
Watch. Theo.
This is actually the location where they did snow angels. All three of them did synchronized snow angels. So it was a cool little clip. And we got another one coming up right now. Oh, this is when we have an aggressive dog in a fenced yard barking at us. And just because it's barking, that's not why I call it aggressive. I know that it's aggressive because it's attacked several people.
That's okay. You're good.
Not that one. So there's actually two dogs. The first one is not the aggressive one.
Good boy.
This next one is. They'll come running up to the fence right here.
Yeah, you keep going.
There it is. And I know the story behind why this dog has aggression issues.
Come on.
It has to do with the fact that it grew up in a fraternity house. Son of the owners took custody of that dog while he was living in a frat house, and that dog endured some torment, I think. But anyway, I got a video of it barking at us as we walk by, and that was it. And I think we still got a few more. We got a few more. Okay, so this is a separate video of the same dog. There he is.
Good boy, Theo.
So usually when we encounter dogs like that, we'll pretty much just keep moving. The only reason I kind of slowed down and stopped there really was just to get a video of it. And then keep moving. Okay, so there's Sadie, the Samoyed. Definitely a winter dog. And she should have Mia with her. She should have her sister there too. No, I guess that was just her. Huh. Here's Theo in a. This was super cold this day, cold and windy. That's right. That's one thing I like about dogs is they're always honest. They're honest. People that would argue that they're not honest in some situations, the dog actually is honest. It's just the person didn't understand the communication the dog was giving. If you know how to their body language and you understand dog psychology, you'll understand what they're trying to say. In most cases. And he's just loving that. He's like, yeah, man, give me more coal. That was a cold day. So this would have been in the spring because you can see where this has been starting to melt.
Now what are you going to do?
That's right, Neil. In fact, I would say for me, probably 90. But yeah, your average everyday
Yeah, come on.
person could probably go through 3 to 5 hours of study, research, or guidance, and then be able to walk at least 90% of it. And for anyone that's not linked up with Neil, Neil's another one of these guys that rescues animals and has a big heart. And he's an intelligent guy. He does lots of reports on geopolitics.
Yes.
If you click on his name and go to channel, you
Let's
can
go over here.
subscribe to him. In fact, you can subscribe to anyone in here.
Come on. Come. Come on. Yep, we go over here, we take a break. Yes. Take a break.
Okay, so there she's doing her own snow angel.
You're good.
40 years. I didn't know that, Neil.
Feel.
Hey, 79. Good to see you.
You want to sit? Lay down?
Stopping by. We're just doing a review of winter dog walks because it's been cooling down here a bit. And I've been thinking, man,
Good
I'm going to
boy.
have to start gearing up for this again in a couple
girl.
months. And I know there's other people that are getting the scorching heat right now and might enjoy at least having the visual of being cooled off. So what's this one? Oh, there's little Minnie and Mika. Minnie's the black and white one, and she's a Chihuahua Papillon mix. And the red one is Mika, and she's Pomeranian. And 79, I think that you'll be thrilled to hear that I'm not going to be singing tonight at all. I will not be singing. Although I hear birds singing. This would have been last spring. That video there. And so that's what we're doing. Just reviewing some of the winter dog walks that I've done in the past. Some of the better ones that I got on video. This pathway here is you got just pumped out with salt. And so, yeah, if they're not wearing their boots, I'll sometimes actually walk them in the snow so they avoid the salt. Yeah, I thought you'd appreciate that, something. That's very cool, Neil. Very cool. I've considered volunteering at the Humane Society here. I just don't have the extra time and energy. Okay, so there's Chaz and Kiki. We saw Chaz walking about 15 minutes ago. And then the smaller one is his sister Kiki. The bigger dog is Chaz, he's a miniature pincer. And the smaller one is Kiki, and she's a teacup pincer. I'm going to attempt to walk both of them together in a bit. Couldn't legally do. Yep, I hear what you're saying, Neil. Okay, so now that I'm taking the for buck now in the winter. No, it's not a bungee leash. They're all solid, but in several cases, what I do is turn a piece of rope into a leash. This one here is actually an extra long leash. I think this is like a 10 or 12-foot leash. And what I've done is just put another buckle on the other end of it.
Good girl, Kiki.
And turned it effectively
Gosh,
into
you're just a
two
little too
5-foot leashes. So that's just one extra long leash
That's why I let her lead the
being
way.
repurposed.
She's much more calm. See how you
But no,
can
I don't like the idea of the bungee leashes either.
all worked up.
Probably mainly just because
Hey.
I've never used one. But
Wait. Yes. Kiki.
And I do like using harnesses as well, especially when I'm walking other people's dogs. I don't want to be latched onto their neck and their throat like that. Once your dog is very comfortable walking and is nice, then walking them on the collar works. But definitely with a young dog, when they're just learning, I'd much rather have a harness on them so there's no chance that you hurt them.
Yeah, he doesn't like cars. But she's okay with him.
So that guy that's barking there, what happened when he was younger is he escaped. And they are little escape artists. And
I know, you're just misunderstood.
what he did for an hour is he started chasing cars and bicycles. And he loves it. It's a love-hate thing.
Oh, there's another
Because
car.
he doesn't like the cars, he doesn't like the bicycles.
But Kiki, you're okay with them. You don't mind them. Good girl.
So he thinks he's supposed to go chasing it and kill them. Hey, no worries, Bob. And like, I haven't been highlighting everything, and I haven't been commenting on everything too, because sometimes there's audio on the video that I kind of want to let go through, and I feel like I'm actually interrupting myself. It's funny. I do believe that Indy is on. Yep. In fact, I think she's starting soon, around 10 p.m. Decat, do you have a wrench? And if you do, feel free to post her link.
Good girl.
I am planning on going over to Independent Minis after that.
That's okay. We keep going.
And that's who Decat's referring to as Indy.
I know. It's very exciting. What we got to do is keep this higher energy one back a little more. Let her go out a little more.
Oh, and Bob, because you're fairly new
That's okay.
to my channel, you may not be aware I'm a dog walker. I do dog walking for a living, dog walking and dog sitting. So none of these dogs are mine. They're all friends, family, or customers. Hey, Steve, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you're working.
Okay, let's go.
Very cool. Okay. Hey, Neil, if you can post Indy's link, that's cool.
Chaz, be nice. You're okay. I know you're a little stressed out.
For anyone that doesn't know,
Let's
we're
go.
talking about a YouTube channel, Independent Many, and she has a great community built up, and they have fireside fellowship chats, and that's what's happening. I think starting in about 4 minutes. And anyone that's not linked up, it's Independent Many. Definitely worthwhile subscribing to it if you're not. You'll meet a ton of good people there. So it's not often that I get to play with these dogs because usually I'm walking them, but when I'm actually dog sitting them is when you'll see that type of video where I'm in the yard with them, and probably about a third of the time in the videos there I actually play with the dogs a fair amount. I called this one Captain Crunch. And this was a special event because it's very rare to walk a Theo, the big black and white guy, with Sadie and Mia, the other two.
Yeah,
very rare that I walk all three of them together. Usually it's just Sadie and Mia, or when I've got Theo, he's with Julian.
Nosing in on one spot. Oh, of course, it's Pete.
Oh, that's cool, Bob. Does it help to stagger the lengths?
Let's keep going.
Yeah, in some cases, I wouldn't fix it that way. I would have it fixed as equal lengths, ideally, and then just shorten them up manually where it makes sense to do that. And public service announcement, I do not like the retractable leashes, and I would recommend nobody should use retractable leashes.
Nice Samoyed.
They can be very dangerous. And I actually can't think of any one good reason to use a retractable leash. Just use a regular standard leash. Or like what I've done, you can see here, I've repurposed, made my own out of rope.
And we had freezing rain last night, so now the snow is actually so hard it doesn't really even leave a...
Because you want to go buy a leash at a pet store, they want like $30-40.
Yeah, come along with us.
I can make all three of those leashes out of rope for...
We'll keep going.
$10, 15 at most total. This one, I actually forgot about this video.
Oh boy. And just wait. Good girl.
Yeah, I really appreciate all you guys stopping by. I wasn't sure how many people would stop by, but it's a great way to show a lot of these videos, especially for my newer subscribers. They won't have seen these. Okay, here's where we get the snow. There we got two of them doing it. And I've also got a video where all three of them are. I think it's coming up. Yeah, I think it's this one. Right here. It can be Bob. I've seen people walk in 5'10". Dogs at the same time, and I don't do that. To me, ideally, three is the max. Unless they're really well behaved.
Take a break.
Because they're doing snow angels. You know, if you've been walking them all, I could probably walk 5 or 10 of these dogs that I'm showing you. I could probably walk all of them together, given 30 minutes of just what do you call it? Integrating them all together all at once. It would probably take 15 or 20 minutes, and then I could walk all like 10 and 15 of them together. But just random dogs, it would be very, very, very difficult to walk more than 3 or 4 at a time, and part of it is managing the leashes.
Yeah. Over here.
And of course, the shorter the leash is, the easier it will be. But
Deal.
you know, as a dog walker, I find 50% of the motivation of the customer is they want the dog's day to be broken up and for it to get an opportunity to have its pees and its poos and, you know, have a bit of an adventure. So there ends up being a lot of pees and poos, and obviously you don't see it in most of the videos, but sometimes I laugh and say, you know, my job is picking up dog shit all day. You know, yeah, I'm always in public. Yep. Got poo bags, you got to pick it up, twist it up. I'll do a video on it. It's called dog shit management. Excuse my French. But yeah, that's one thing that I'm not quite certain how the dog walkers that are walking like 10 dogs at a time can do that. I think at that point you need an assistant. Hey, 79, when you got to go, you got to go. But don't worry, I'll leave the toilet seat up for you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good boy. Oh,
So for anyone that doesn't know, I have a lot of experience working with horses
Hi
as
there.
well. In
How
fact, I
are
used to
ya?
train horses and give horseback riding lessons.
Are you good?
Probably most people, other than you guys, haven't.
Oh, you stick your tongue out.
But
What
here's
at
a
me?
farm that's nearby that has
Oh,
horses,
you're a nice
and
horsey.
made friends with this one pretty quick. Even though Theo wasn't
That's
too
okay,
sure about it,
Theo.
he was barking at it.
Oh,
But I wanted to
yeah.
help
Oh, you wanted to
desensitize
say
him
hi? Okay.
to horses too. So there he goes with his lip curl.
Oh, that was pretty good. I should have brought you an apple. I should have brought you an apple.
Yeah, Bob. Half the time I do have a backpack or my camera bag with me now because in the summer I usually bring chilled water and a dog dish, and then halfway through our walk we'll take a shade and water break, or if it's really hot we'll have a couple shade and water breaks. And I've actually got a couple videos of that too. If you go to my channel and search how a dog drinks water, and you'll actually see they turn their tongue curled underneath and backwards. It's not lapping forwards, not what most people think.
You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
I hope it's not buffering on your guys' end. It's buffering a little bit on my end.
You whip up my appetite.
I haven't heard any complaints, so
Don't leave me here high and dry.
assuming it's okay.
Oh, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Can't twist myself at the spine.
And for everyone that doesn't know, these two here, Sage and Blue, are brother and sister from the same litter, which I think is really, really cool. It's buffering. It's been buffering a little bit of the time. 79, I think. Either got to upgrade my computer,
There, let's give you
or
an
I need
idea
to
how
run
cold
a
it is.
direct wire from my computer to the modem because I'm on Wi-Fi, and so it could be a combination. So in a way, I am testing JM StreamYard system.
Sage is getting the zoomies now.
Black screen now. I know. Oh, the whole thing shut down now.
Cold and windy.
Anyone that doesn't know 79,
Stormy.
she's got a fantastic sense of humor. And she likes teasing people. But
I did a bunch of.
she's actually a really nice
too,
person.
when we were in the shelter. A little
I know.
But it's cold now. Like the wind's blowing the back of their coats up. But that should be okay once we get over here. Come
Yeah,
here.
you're funny, 79.
Come. Yes. Who needs a treat? She's like, yeah.
Hey, 79, are you going to
cold, I
come
need
over
a
to
treat. Wait,
Independent Menny's after this?
but we'll fix that
I think you
for
know
you.
Independent Menny. She's actually live
Yeah.
right now.
We'll fix yours too.
No one posted the link.
Okay.
But that's... Neil, can you post Independent Menny's link,
Some nice houses around here.
please? Please? That's where I'm going to go after
Construction
this
zone, so
is done, which I think
if it weren't for the
is,
snow,
I think we're getting there.
this would
If
be
it
really
starts-
muddy. And when it's that muddy, it's tough.
Band
Tough to
71.
clean their paws.
Uh-oh. Oh, you have a link? Okay.
But we do the best we can. Here's a
And she's a
here's a
great
tea bag
moderator,
I left
too.
here
Uh,
from on our way out.
thanks, Neil. I really appreciate that.
Okay, just wait. So I'm gonna bring that. Wait. Bring that
And
with us.
she promotes my channel a fair amount.
I
I've seen her
found-
promoting your channel too. You know,
That's a decent way.
she's got a
Very-
great network of patriots
Good puppies. Wait.
in her group. Yep, that's live chat. That's perfect. Yeah, anyone that wants to head over there, don't worry.
Okay.
I won't.
What? You need another treat? How many treats do you need? I think I need all the treats.
I kind of wanted
Okay. That's
to share this with everyone, but I also wanted to test the audio video. I'll go back and see because I don't want to do a review of all my precious metals playlist unless I know I got the video and audio downloaded.
No,
So
it
the
is
dogs are
stormy.
test. You may have to be
no doubt
on
about it.
pretty good behavior until everyone gets to know you, but you'll know half the people
Merry
there.
Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody.
Hey, Kamama, Butterfly, good to see you.
I hope you stay nice and
We're just
warm.
doing a review of winter
And I
dog
hope
walks.
Santa Claus is good to you. And Happy New Year in advance. too.
So all these videos was me walking the dogs and me recording the one-man operation. And I have considered several times considered getting an assistant or some employees. But
Good. Puppies.
yeah, just
Blue.
being like you're a Patriot 279, so just. But it's a community that they're building there. Really good people. Any of the riffraff kind of filter out,
Good. Yeah.
but it's a lot of fun too. You'll meet a lot of fun people.
Oh, this is a
Thanks,
Korean
Sunday.
winter dog walk.
I might have to shut this down then and get over there before 79
It is
gets
about
over.
negative 10 degrees.
Give them a little heads
Yeah,
up.
it's cold. Any colder, these dogs.
Believe it or not, I trust 79. She's intelligent, and
Wait. Look at
she
that.
could probably say that to them,
Actually-
but then she'll come back and say, "Oh, no, it's just
She just shook off. Wait.
can you fuckers take a
She
joke?"
just shook off her. This thing came off.
Excuse my
Okay,
French.
let's go. Yes. Good.
So this would have definitely been a cold day. When you see I've got the coats on those golden retrievers, she's cold. It'll be getting close to 0 Fahrenheit.
Hey guys. Welcome to JM Unleashed. Extreme.
Yeah, she's cold. I'm bundled up like a wolf over there.
Negative 10 degrees out here right now. And Theo is just about pretty much in his glory. He's like, yeah, this is.
I forgot I did this video.
What do you think, Theo? He's like, bring on the cold. Okay, let's go. So check out JM Unleashed. You're gonna find a series of extreme winter walks on my channel, and what it is I'm gonna bring you with me. We're going through a wooded area now, so I can get some shelter from this wind. It's brutal going through the subdivisions, and so this is where we're going. Stay tuned.
And you know what? I never did the part 2 on that. I've recorded it, but I never did the editing. I've probably got 200 or 300 videos that I've already recorded, and it's just a matter of editing them and uploading them and all that. Thanks, Kamama. He's a Newfoundland Landseer. I'll put it in.
You are king of the castle.
Sorry about the buffering, folks.
What are you doing up there? You're calling all the dogs.
So this is actually at a dog park.
You own the picnic table.
This is one of the local dog
Come on.
parks.
Come. Theo, come.
So this truly is unleashed. None of the dogs at this park have a leash. And I've actually got quite a few videos like this too, with him interacting with the other dogs. It's pretty actually cool. I'm not sure if I have them stacked back to back like that though, in that order. Yep, this is another one at the same dog park.
Oh, we got this guy again.
And I think they actually have a little bit of a tussle here.
Come on. Oh, there's so many things to see.
There are dogs that are okay for the heat.
Okay, when you take your dog to dog park,
Chihuahuas.
all of these people are doing exactly what you should not do, and that is stand in one place. If you check out the other shorts, good boy, that I did
It's icy there.
at this dog park, you'll notice I'm moving at all times. You don't have to be running, just moving around so other dogs don't get the idea that you're trying to claim a certain area. But this just shows, there's a little bit of ignorance out there. So when you go to a dog park, don't just sit down or stand in one place.
That's true, even in Antarctica. I have a tough time finding a good map of the Antarctic. But I hear you, Butterfly, on the cost too. Like even just as a dog walker, instead of buying dog treats, I use dog kibbles as treats. And even that's expensive. And I would not want to have to deal with veterinary bills.
Let's go over
Got
here.
a few customers where
Look,
it's just
around all the
crazy.
time.
Veterinarians trying to make a living off of
Yes, I know. Oh, look at this guy.
selling prescriptions.
Look at this guy coming in hot. He's coming in hot. Yes, yes.
A Ridgeback.
We'll keep going.
Sweet, Neil. I actually used to walk a Rhodesian Ridgeback, but it was only for about 3 months.
Oh, he wants to play
Temporary.
with you.
while
Yeah, you're good.
my brother's buddy's wife was on a maternity. And so it was just to help them through while the last couple of weeks of her pregnancy and um, the first
What do you
month or
think?
two
You
of
made all
her
sorts of friends out
maternity.
here.
They just wanted to have a regular dog walker because between she and her husband, they walked their Ridgeback quite regularly. And unfortunately, I don't have any video of
Yeah, you
him,
got to meet Andy.
but I do have some pictures. I'll share some pictures of.
A nice little jacket.
I forget his name now. Her name.
And you got to meet this guy over here.
Yeah, they're a powerful dog too. Twice the bite force of a pet. I didn't know
Does he
that.
tend to eat it?
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Rosie. I just remembered that Rhodesian Ridgeback's name, and her name was Rosie. I've actually got a picture of her bundled up in a coat and boots as well. Yeah, and most dogs are emotional. Like
Oh, all these dogs
most
are
dogs are
unleashed.
very, very sensitive. Even the tough breeds, very sensitive.
Look at this. We got a real puppy parade.
You never need to yell at a dog.
Good boy.
It's
Oh,
easy
this
for our
is making your
emotions to
day.
kind of take over sometimes.
He's like, yeah.
And in the event of an emergency, I can
this is
see
pretty
you
good.
yelling. But to consciously have yelling as part of a routine for a dog
Hi
will
there.
absolutely do damage to the dog quick because they are sensitive.
Good boy.
There is one video in this series.
What's your guy's name?
This dog park where Theo
Andy.
has a
Good boy.
disagreement with another dog. And I think it's this husky right here. So it might be this next video if it's in line. Blue Heeler. Yep, those are powerful dogs too. High energy dogs.
Come on. Come on. Treat.
I think this is Emma.
Emma.
Emma, yeah. Okay, so this one's Emma the Yorkie. Well, she didn't want to go out in the cold. And this is the first time she's ever worn a coat. She's a senior citizen. And her mom told me that she shivers quite a bit in the cold, so I brought a coat and donated it to her. It's a light duty coat, but definitely better than nothing.
Treat. Treat.
I'm not sure of the spelling either. Blue ticks? Not sure.
Come on.
Like my cousin has Australian blue heeler,
Good girl.
and man, is she ever high energy. Nice, Bob.
Oh, good girl. Yes.
This little Yorkie's super sweet too.
You are good. You're such a good little dog.
And I only see her from time to time. It's just one-offs when her parents go away for the day.
Well, we got some freezing rain.
So I tried getting a coat for Theo for the rain.
See the
He gets
ice.
soaked.
On many of
And this was the only
the,
coat that I could
branches.
find that kind of fit him. And it's even too small for
we
him
got rain
some
now.
days.
It's just going above freezing.
That's really
Okay.
cool, Bob.
Go back.
See, this coat, like, it kind of slides off to the side. And it doesn't cover the underneath. Like, part of the benefit of a coat is if it nicely covers their underneath, then their underneath doesn't get all frosted up with dirt, snow, and ice.
Is this weight?
So I would not recommend this style of coat other than
Should be.
if you've got no other option. It's decent as a raincoat, but their underside will still get really wet and dirty with this one. I tried. So here we got Theo, Minnie, and Julia again. It would have been cold that day because I see Minnie's wearing two coats. But I didn't have a coat on Julia, so it's probably about 15 degrees Fahrenheit that day. Maybe 20. Between 15 and 20. So here we've got Sadie and Mia. And man, that white Samoyed soaks up the water and dirt like a sponge. Oh, she's chewing on some snow.
Oh, you like the snow? Oh, you are what you eat.
Is it buffering bad for you guys? On my end, it's
That's why your fur's all white.
not too happy with that quality. I think that the biggest problem on it is Wi-Fi. I think I've got it plugged directly into the modem for streaming this.
You like it. Like, yeah, give me a chunk of snow. Good puppy.
Okay, I guess I've got more videos in here than I thought. This is just him chilling out. And Bob, I think you're still talking about the Ridgeback. This Nuki is quite gentle as well, other than he doesn't know his size, so he'll bump into you accidentally, inadvertently, or if he just wanted to jump up and try to give you a kiss. So like zero aggression. Just he's a little bit clumsy and a little bit overly excited, but he's still only 4. Most of that puppy behavior is gone, but he's still got a little bit of it. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna shut this down momentarily now. We got through quite a few of these. There we go. That's a good frame to end this on. I appreciate everybody stopping by, and I'm going to head over to Independent Many channel. She's got a live stream going on right now. Thanks, Bob. Yep, I do. Just like any job, I've been doing this for almost 15 years now. It can start to wear on you a little bit over time. But just even going through this review and seeing all these good times and realizing that really I've only recorded maybe 1% of the total dog walking time. I'm really happy that I've got as much documented as I do, and I love it. So that being said, I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you want to see more, there is still more going on here, but the buffering seems to be picking up. And I think it's because my Wi-Fi signal is weakening. So what I'm going to do is see if I can figure out a way to hardwire from the modem to my laptop, which will be a bit of a trick because I'm a couple 100 feet away from the modem. But anyway, I hope everyone has a great remainder of the evening, and I hope to see you over at Independent Many's. And thanks again, everyone, for stopping by. We'll chat soon.
It's the winner.
I hear people say that silver is crashing.